we reached our fourth annual International Sports Pharmacists Symposium. Then this is our tradition. We started with our first symposium, and are still continuing this event. We are highly caring about this event, passing the torch event. This year's nominee is Olajide Gideon Oladosu from Nigeria, and he will also share his own passion and feelings with us. He is the 49th Transnational Sports Director, a copywriter, student and youth advocate, and audience builder.
Yes,
You
I'm
are
here.
with
I'm
us.
here with you, sir. Yes,
Welcome,
good
welcome.
afternoon. It's good to
How
see
are
you,
you?
sir.
How are you?
I'm fine.
It,
Thank you very much. It's good to be here with all of you.
it is
Yeah,
nice to meet you, and nice to we are also glad to see you with us, because we are also following your studies, following your passion, following your contributions. You are a student, but you will be a pharmacist soon. But you are always continuing your improvements with a high level of passion. And because of this, for this year, we want to pass this torch to you, because this is a tradition for us, for our network. We believe that you will carry this torch with honor and with great success. So, by the way, we want to listen your feelings, your thoughts. Yes, the word is yours.
all right, sir. So, thank you very much for that again. I'm very, very proud. So, I'd like to say good afternoon to the ladies and gentlemen of the great noble pharmacy profession and any other profession outside pharmacies and are here with us today in the healthcare profession. It is wonderful to be in your presence and to be a part of the International Sports Pharmacists Symposium 2024. And my name again is Oladosu Olajide Gideon, a fifth year Doctor of Pharmacy student of the great and noble University of Ilorin, all the way from Nigeria. And it is with great joy and pleasure that I share with you today as this year's nominee as the 2024 torchbearer at the International Sports Pharmacy Network. This is a very, very great nomination for me, and it is with great joy and pleasure that I'm sharing my thoughts today. All right. So I'm grateful to Dr. Soma, Dr. Abdel Munaim, Dr. Ashley Adams, and to many others, for to mention but a few, for this great recognition. And it is really a dream come true for me, and I am aware of the significance of this recognition. And I thank the organizers for instituting such recognitions yearly, and also for deeming my impact in the sports pharmacy Nigeria worthy enough for such global recognition. It is one that I do not take for granted. All right, so going forward, I'm sorry I could not present a slide for whatever I have to say today. I'm so sorry, and I apologize to everybody on the show. But I believe I've had the experience now, as this is my first international sports pharmacy network presentation, and I believe going forward there will be more course to share my presentations with whatever I must have prepared for the next time, and even in any other scenario where I might find myself. So please bear with me for this presentation. I'll make sure to give the best from my hard copy here. So please. All right. So I would like to move on by sharing my experiences or impacts from my time as a pharmacy student right from 2019 till now. And in this period, in the University of Ilorin, in Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences, I was part of the sports committee for my faculty from my first year to my fourth year, spanning from 2019 to 2023. Yes, and I was also the captain and coach of my class football team at the Dean's League from the same 2019 till 2023. Yeah, so and I was also the representatives of my faculty class in track races such as 1,500 meters and 800 meters endurance races, like they have been called. I was also made the assistant captain of the Faculty of Pharmacy, University of Ilorin last year. And going forward, when the opportunity arose in 2023 for a national election to be held for the next National Director of Sports, the 49th National Director of Sports, it came came at a time where I was already well prepared right from 2019, and with the vast knowledge and with the vast experiences I had gathered and the vast popularity I had gathered across universities across Nigeria. So it was an easy time to be able to be elected, as my competitors found it very, very difficult to even compete with me in the election processes. But I thank God it was due to process and hard work during my time in the faculty. My love for sports did not start during my university days. It's something that has started right way back from my elementary days, as I was also the sport director in my primary school. I was sport director in my secondary school, which is elementary, and I was also the sport director in my university nationally across the 36 states here in Nigeria. Okay, and during my time as the national director of sport, I served with 36 local sport directors from 36 states in Nigeria, and I led them right from one desk. And also, it was very easy as them having them as my assistant, because it made it very, very easy for me to be able to to pass across my message to every pharmacy student, over 40,000 of them in Nigeria. Yes, it was very easy to be able to pass down this message through them. And to go forward, it is with due joy and gratitude that I can say that after my tenure, I was happy to get the reviews and everything, and the awards and the recognition from the Pharmaceutical Association of Nigerian Students, Nigeria, for a job well done. I thank God. And during my time, I was part of my project during this time was creating yeah, an online sports network where pharmacists from everywhere across Nigeria could interact right from their doorsteps and right from their comfortability zone, not having to travel long distances to be able to participate. And one of the projects I was able to incur during this process was the Talk Sport. The Talk Sport was a WhatsApp group and channel where pharmacy students could come together to talk about sports and share each other and get to connect with other sports pharmacists across the country. This Talk Sports event was not actually started by, it was not actually my innovative, as it was started by the 47th National Director of Sport, but I was able to take it to bigger heights by making it span across many other states, because as of the time, it was a very, very little number and not many of them were acquainted to this. And so taking it to the next step, a way at which I thought and I felt I could bring pharmacy students across in Nigeria together was also taking us to Twitter and hosting spaces. So I decided to take TalkSport on X, TalkSport to Twitter on X, so that we could have a voice conversation, because the TalkSport itself was a WhatsApp, it was a WhatsApp forum. So I wanted somewhere where pharmacy students could feel more together, where they could hear each other's voices and feel more at home and feel more comfortable with each other. So I took it to Twitter, and it was very great for the period of time at which I was in office. I think I posted that on LinkedIn, and many were able to see and enjoy my efforts during this time on that purpose. And also, I was able to hold a very, very great symposium, which the National Symposium, where pharmacy students across Nigeria will come together physically this time around, and that held in April. And we had that. It was very, very effective when we had our symposium. The sporting activities were very, very tremendous. It went well. There are pictures on the Pharmaceutical Association of Nigerian social media pages across social media. You could check it out whenever whoever has interest in this could check it out and see more. And also, I was able to carry out the convention sport activities, where we had a greater number than the convention. Actually, the convention is actually spans a greater number of students to be able to come together to achieve this process. I think on a minimal level, we have over 1,000 or more students that enjoy in these activities. It's supposed to be more, but due to the present financial state in the country now. We had fewer numbers, and this held in October 6th to October 11th, of which after the convention, my tenure as the 49th National Director of Sports ended. And I'm very glad to share with you guys that it was a very, very great time and privilege for me. I was able to gather much experience nationally across the country, and it gave me more innovations to do better. And my passion for sports pharmacy globally started when I met with Dr. Neilhan Usman on LinkedIn, and I shared with her my thoughts of wanting to go further internationally to share how far sports pharmacy can go even across Nigeria, because we were not much enlightened in the process here in Nigeria. I think not many pharmacy students are very aware of of what sports pharmacy is called or what it has to do. And I'm very much thankful for Dr. Athena for her definitions of sports pharmacy. It was very much enlightening, and I'm very, very happy to share that I had a very, very brief good understanding. Also, I forgot to mention that I'm happy to also share, and it's a very, very great privilege for me to share that, just like Dr. Abdel Monaim just shared, that he shared his slides, and I was happy to find myself as part of the 2023 sports pharmacist pioneer in Africa. This is a very great privilege for me, as I'll be able to broaden my scope in the sports pharmacy and connect with other sports pharmacists across Africa itself, in making sports pharmacy in Nigeria great. All right. So to go further, I prepared a 7-point agenda for my objectives in office for sports pharmacy, and I would like to share it with us in a way where I tend to bring in sports pharmacy students and sports pharmacists and pharmacists, professional pharmacists already in profession together to bring sports pharmacists to the next level here in Africa. So my 7-point agenda, first of all, what I thought was the workshop and seminars, organizing workshop and seminars, focusing in sports pharmacy topics, inviting experts in the field from across the globe to share their knowledge and experiences. This is going to help pharmacy students learning from experts. Is going to make them feel happy and feel more together in this sports pharmacy program. And also, number 2, educational campaigns. I thought of educational campaigns where I could create educational campaigns using social media, flyers, and posters to highlight the role of sports pharmacy in sports medicine and the importance of proper medication in management for athletes. And also, number 3, I thought of collaborative with sports organizations, that's partnering with local sports organizations and teams to provide educational sessions on the role of sports pharmacy in enhancing athlete performance and health. In number 4, incorporating sports pharmacy topics into the curriculum in Nigeria and maybe in Africa if it has not been incorporated yet. And by this way, I thought of advocating for the inclusion of sports pharmacy topics in pharmacy curriculum in my institution and any other institution in Nigeria, and as this could raise more awareness for students earlier in their education. Also, number 5, my mentorship program was I thought of mentorship programs. Establishing mentorship programs in sports pharmacy can guide and inspire students interested in the field. I'm going to number 6. I thought of research and publications, like I shared with Dr. Soma very early in the year. After speaking with him, when Dr. Newhan introduced me to Dr. Soma, I told him about my joy of carrying out research and publication, and he put me through in areas where I could improve and make my research and publication and my research and publications global. So in this way, encouraging students to engage in research related sports pharmacy and publish their findings, this can increase awareness and interest in the field. When students partake and pharmacists even partake in research like this, and they are able to see their works being published, it can increase awareness and make more people more pharmacy interested participants want to join the sports pharmacy group. And also, lastly, but not the least, I thought of networking events, organizing networking events where pharmacy students can meet professionals in sports pharmacy here in Nigeria physically. This is very important to help them in understanding career opportunities and in and their specialty in sports, wherever specialty they wanted to join in sports pharmacy. this is of a great opportunity as it will encourage them, seeing their mentors, people they look up to, physically teaching them. I think it's going to take sport pharmacy to a great area here in Africa and in Nigeria. And in order to achieve all of this and to make them feasible, I made I came up with these smart goals. And one of the ways I thought it was going to be very, very essential is creating a sport pharmacy committee here in Nigeria, and by making this very, very big across the 36 states in Nigeria.
Yes,
So to have
Olajide,
that,
sorry,
yes, yes, sir.
sorry for disturbing, and I think
Yes, sir.
because at the same time we need to use the time for the other
Yes, yes, sir.
presentations. But
Yes,
but
sir.
it is very important that you feel. I believe that you feel the same. You have now from now on you have more responsibilities to
Yes, sir.
improve and develop sports pharmacy first in your country, and I hope that then you will spread all around the world your studies. This group, this network, this community also is a great chance and great opportunity for all of us. And we wish that you will also, we want to see your and follow your successes from next coming future.
All right,
And
sir. Thank you very much, sir.
okay, thank you for your new this success, and have again we wish more and more for you.
Thank you very much, sir. Once again, I want to say thank you to everyone. I'm very, very glad to have come up here for this. Thank you so much. God bless.